Iran's tightly controlled state television was breached in a dramatic and unprecedented broadcast hack, allowing opposition voices to cut directly into government programming and challenge the Islamic Republic on its own airwaves. For several minutes, viewers across Iran reportedly watched as normal state broadcasts were replaced with opposition messaging, protest footage, and a recorded address by exiled Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi. According to opposition-linked outlet Iran International, the intrusion was made possible after anti-regime activists hacked Iran's Badr satellite, gaining access to multiple state television channels simultaneously. The sudden breach shattered one of the regime's most closely guarded tools of control, as Iranian state media has long been used to suppress dissent and shape public perception. Video from the hacked broadcast showed messages in Farsi urging Iranians to continue protesting against the government, alongside images of demonstrations inside Iran and solidarity rallies held across the world. The footage also included statements of support from international figures, amplifying the sense that Iran's protest movement is not isolated, but part of a broader global push for change. At the center of the broadcast was exiled Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, whose speech called on Iranians to escalate protests and openly challenged the legitimacy of the Islamic Republic. In a striking appeal, Pahlavi urged Iran's military and security forces to break ranks with the government and stand with protesters, a message rarely, if ever, aired on state-controlled platforms.
Under the yoke of the Islamic Republic, Iran is identified in your minds with terrorism, extremism, and poverty. The real Iran is a different Iran, a beautiful, peace-loving, and flourishing Iran. So let me be clear about how a free Iran will act towards its neighbors and the world after the fall of this regime. In security and foreign policy, Iran's nuclear military program will end. Support for terrorist groups will cease immediately. A free Iran will work with regional and global partners to confront terrorism, organized crime, drug trafficking, and extremist Islamism. Iran will act as a friend and a stabilizing force in the region, and it will be a responsible partner in global security. In diplomacy, relations with the United States will be normalized, and our friendship with America and her people will be restored. The State of Israel will be recognized immediately. We will pursue the expansion of the Abraham Accords into the Cyrus Accords, bringing together a free Iran, Israel, and the Arab world. A new chapter will begin, grounded in mutual recognition, sovereignty, and national interest.
Iran International reported that the hacked transmission aired at approximately 9:30 p.m. local time, coinciding with prime viewing hours when state television audiences are typically at their highest. Israel's public broadcaster, Kan News, said the unauthorized broadcast lasted roughly 10 minutes before normal programming was restored. While Iranian authorities have not publicly commented on the incident, the breach marks a significant escalation in the information war between the regime and opposition forces. The hack comes amid ongoing unrest in Iran, where protests have repeatedly flared in response to political repression, economic hardship, and allegations of human rights abuses. For years, the Iranian government has worked aggressively to block satellite signals, jam foreign broadcasts, and restrict internet access during periods of unrest. This incident suggests opposition activists may now be finding new ways to bypass those defenses and reach millions of Iranians directly. Analysts say the psychological impact of the hack may outweigh its brief duration, striking at the regime's image of total control over information and public space. The fact that opposition messages appeared on multiple state channels has further embarrassed Iranian authorities and raised questions about the security of national broadcast infrastructure. As footage of the hack spread rapidly online, supporters hailed it as a symbolic victory, while critics of the regime called it proof that the information barrier is weakening. Whether this breach leads to tighter controls or inspires further acts of digital resistance remains unclear. But for 10 minutes, Iran's state television told a very different story, and the regime could not stop it.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That is often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out Tehran.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.